Good evening, welcome at the weekly Friday night, 9 o'clock Central European Time live stream of Koi TV. It's good to see you all again, a lot of Dutchies as well, and I like that as well, and also some people from elsewhere. Today, busy day in the shop. The weather is, the temperature is picking up a bit, so that's good. So people are starting to pick their koi up. That's really good, and yeah, it's. I think spring is really beginning. I hope. Tonight, koi news, of course. Koi of the week. I've got quite a lot of koi of the week. Koi show news. And of course the Q&A coming up. It's quite dark already. It takes, I think, another 2 weeks, and then we can, during this live stream, during the Friday night live stream, we can go to the XXL tank, and then it's light. The daylight is enough. So that's going to be maybe 2 weeks time, but maybe in 2 weeks time we have a koi quiz also. So we're going to see what's going to happen. Now, yeah, hello all. There's a question if you have to make a reservation. No, in our shop is a animal shop. Yes, animal shop and shops that sell 60% of their turnover of food. They can stay open and they can have visitors. Of course, if there are more than 30 people in, that's difficult. So sometimes you have to wait outside for just 4 or 5 minutes. So no. So you can come whenever you want. Fox XXL. Yeah, I saw the first question. What's the product where the KH goes down? I don't know. That's acid. To get your KH down, it's like some type of acid. Yeah. So that's. I wouldn't know the specific name. So if you have any questions, it's a Q&A as well, and we've got the lottery, of course, at the end. I've got I think a really nice story. I was really touched 2 days ago, it was yesterday morning, when I got a phone call from Ziege. Of course, we've got quite a lot of contact time. We phone each other quite a lot for, of course, the koi we have to sell and buy and select at the breeders. Some really nice koi are coming up in the next few weeks. But yeah, yesterday he phoned me and I heard there was something else in his voice. He said, "Oh, I've got a surprise for you. Do you remember Shimutsu?" Now, Shimutsu is the first koi, and I think it's I have only named 2 kois in my career, and this was one of them. Shimutsu means present. Oh yeah, present. He said, "Do you remember that koi?" I said, "Yes, of course, I remember that koi." I will first show you that koi. I have to get my screen a bit down. One moment. There's some Dutch words on the screen, but I'll try to translate. This movie is on YouTube, so you should be able to find it. It's this is a Maruju Kohaku. It says, I've got it from a good friend. Shimotsu. Yeah, gift, present. This koi is in 2012. It was 4 years old, 71 centimeters, and as you can see, this body is phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's really good. It's really a really nice body shape. When other breeders saw this koi on the koi show, they said, okay, this is special. If you can make this, you belong to the grown-ups. That's what they said to Siege. What happened was, what happened, I did about, so that is 4 years before that, where I think 2006, I came in the Maruju koi farm, of course, like every year, I do. I went to the farm, and that afternoon, Siege's father, so the Maruju Siege's father was not there, and only Siege was in the upper house, and I was together with a friend, Wilco. And we selected 6 beautiful Tansho Kohaku. And that night after the buying, you always go to the office, and there's a nice bench, and you can sit and drink some coffee or tea or lemonade. And we talked about renting a mud pond. I think a lot of dealers play with that thought in their mind, like, hey, is it possible to rent a mud pond and then get koi? That's a long time ago. Get koi from other breeders, Dainichi, Issa, Toraso, Maruju, and then put it in one mud pond and wait for a year, and then or wait for a season and get big koi out. It's not like that's not like it work like it's work, but how it works, but. Yeah, we talked about it, and that was it. We didn't say anything else, or we didn't decide anything. So the next year, autumn, we were there again, and then Siege, the seed was planted in Siege's mind and in my mind. So I was like, hey, how can we do asugari? Asugari is I take care for, so even if you're at the McDonald's and some of the employees are saying, I'll take care of your tray, they would say in Japan like asugari, I take care of your plate. But that also means that they can take care of your koi. Then, so this has nothing to do with the Asugari project, because that is much, much later. But I asked Siege to select, or we agreed to that him selecting Nisai, 2 years old, 30 pieces. And then the next day we would visit him again, and I would select at least 10, or not at least 10 koi I would select, and of course buy them. With the help of the Arts and Ends friends of Arts and Ends at that time, we could afford it. We could buy them because they were not cheap, not ridiculous price, but honest price. We could buy them, and 3 were left for the shop. So 7 pieces. So I selected the Kohaku, 2 Kohaku, and a Showa, it was a really beautiful set. The next year, Sieke asked me, "Oh, can we go?" Everybody was already to bed. It was not that late, but it's really quite tiring, a day of koi hunting, and the jet lag, of course. So everybody was to bed, and Sieke phoned me, "Can we have a talk in the hotel bar?" And we went in the hotel bar. "I've got a question," he asked me, and okay. But after 2 hours of talking, I didn't hear the question yet. I didn't have any clues. Why don't you ask me what you wanted to ask me? The waitress said, "Please," and this is the last minute, so please, can you go out? Then Sieke thought, okay, I have to ask him, and he asked me, "Can I get your kohaku back from, can I have that back? Can we swap, because your number one kohaku is really one that I really like for breeding koi." Of course, I agreed with it, and I got another kohaku. But what happened was that kohaku I got died really soon after the swap. And it was not by a big cause. Oh, guys, keep this in mind. There's a present coming in. Can you do the mobile camera? Françoise did we picked some koi up from Schiphol at the moment. We do that for another dealer. It's just one box. The dealer didn't have the time and the space at the moment, but the koi came in, and we have an extra tank, and of course they are tested, and they're straight away from Japan. Of course they are extra tested on KHV, and we're going to put them in an empty tank, not with water of course, but no other big koi in, and we're going to put them in. And they're just, it's just coming in. So we can maybe see how we are unpacking a koi.
Mag ik even je telefoon voor de licht?
Sorry?
Oh, laat maar.
Only one box. So I heard there were a lot of other dealers, and this we normally import ourselves, but this is by another company. They did it for the other dealer, but we are gonna pick this up. Mis. Oh, ik dacht dat je mis. This. While Françoise is unpacking, have a look at the koi. Kansho. Shirotsuri, Jinrin Soragoi, and another Shirotsuri. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 4, no, 5. They're all doing well. They're quite spacious. This is a 75 box, maybe an extra large 75 box. That's quite big for only 5 fish. and the biggest, the Tancho is maybe the biggest, and that's I think 32 centimeters. But they're doing well. So they're gonna float around for a while to get the same temperature, and yeah, of course, it's first inspection is important. But okay, let's go. We will come back for that later on. So where was I? Yeah, so he said, I'm really sorry your koi died, and that was a sad moment, but he said, okay, I have one koi for you, this kohaku, and that was the kohaku I just showed you, a really beautiful kohaku. That kohaku, that is old parent, so those old parent, not old for as in used to be parent, but it's it's a group of parents that are not near the farm there in the mud pond till somewhere in December, so it's quite it's far away, and it didn't get touched by the KHV 4 years ago. So he phoned me yesterday morning, and he said, I've got some really nice presents for you. Oh, sorry, I got that koi. Yeah, no, I forget the glue. I got that koi, and after a year out of the mud pond, Sika was also, really good one. And then on one night we were walking in the rain, I remember, to the hotel, and I said, you know what, you can have your koi back, because I like it. It's really a beautiful koi, but I think it's has a better purpose on being for breeding in Japan. So Sika was really touched. He couldn't say a word, and he was really happy, of course, and he got that koi. So that was 2012, 4 years old. Now it's 2021. The first successful hatch came out of this male, and of course, sorry, the female, but this was the first babies came out. And the brothers, Sika's brothers, were selecting yesterday morning, their koi for the Tata koi to go to the mud pond, and they selected this one, and they like, oh wow, what a nice koi. They made a movie to show to Sika in the break. They come together and they show what they selected, the top ones. And this one Sika saw, and he said, oh, this must be from Shimutsu. And they said, yes. So I've got a Tosai, and he gave it as a present to me this last morning. He said, okay, this is the number one. You gave me that koi, and now this is my present to you. So I'm going to show you this koi. There's no sound. It's really rough material. I'm going to make a movie of it, of course, but I'm going to make a nice edited movie. But I will show you this koi. No sound. Look at the body of this Tosai. This is such a good body. This koi is not big. It's 17, 18 centimeters. It's not finished yet, but if you look at the body, and especially when it comes, you can see now how good the body of this koi is, and it's like the copy of his or her father. And it's really really a beauty. So I'm really happy. I've got a new koi. It takes a while, and of course it takes also the Marucci Koi Farm a while to get back on their feet again after the disease 3-4 years ago. But they're getting there, and now this one is one of the koi. I've got one of the koi. I get this beautiful koi, and this is maybe the 20th time, maybe the 50th time that I see this movie. It's a beauty, and of course the pattern will be more sharp in the future. It's really a beauty. It's really beautiful. So that was a story. No Q&A. Yeah, of course you're gonna get Q&A, but I wanted to tell you, I wanted to show you this koi. So I was really touched, really moved this or last morning. Okay. Now I'm gonna see. I'm gonna have a look if I'm. Yeah, there's some questions coming up. Which biological algae product do you recommend? I need something against algae. It's gone. Oh no, we have some. It's biocontrol. Biocontrol is really good. It's biological, 100% biological, and really a good medicine. It's not a medicine, but a good solution against blanket weed. Okay. What kind of filter material can you recommend for a filter of a quarantine tank? I would do something that is really easy to clean. What kind of filter? Filter material. So if you have like a multi-chamber tank, we have. I will maybe, if Merlin is later on, he will. Can you make it? What are you looking for? Is he running out? Huh? Oh, okay. It's near the coffee machine. With the mobile camera, maybe you give me the mobile camera and you can swap those batteries. Is it on? Look, this is the multi-chamber of the quarantine, or this is the sales tank. Now they're laying around because the whole filter system is off. But we have some, this is just a bit. Maybe this is not a good example because there's almost nothing in here. But I've got here, oh. Sorry, my microphone was dropping almost in the wall. Here is, I've got Biosponge, the real Biosponge from Sensuke. It's really, this is dirty at the moment, but really easy to clean. And I've got 4 bags in this whole system, and we handle about, I will show you, quite a lot of fish. Quite a lot of fish in this tank. And we can handle it easy with those 4 bags. So that is what I use a lot. Is it already changed? Yeah. I use Biosponge a lot. But if you don't want to use, or if you can't use Biosponge, if you didn't get it yet, you can use other material that is really easy to clean. It's really important it's easy to clean. So don't fill it up with rocks and you have to put it, get it out with your hands, and it takes a long time. Don't do that. Do something, use some material that is easy to clean, easy to get out, because with a quarantine tank, especially if you do like a grow tank, or it needs to be easy to clean. This I've got day before yesterday. This is the new Red X. This is Red X moth, it's improved. It's much tougher, much tougher. It has the most material per square meter or per square whatever you want, but per square meter it has the most material. So there are other mats on the market, new mats coming up, funny color mats. They say yeah, it has a big flow, but that's because there is a lot less material in. So then it's easy to have a lot of flow. If I have nothing and you put you have a lot of flow. And if you have only 20% fiber, yeah, of course it has a lot of flow. This is really packed, really strong and easy to cut, and you can put it in your, this is just a sample of course, normally it's a meter by meter, and you can cut it like this and then put it in the filtration system. Really strong. And it's really improved. I'm really happy with the with this improvement. The first set of Red X was also good, but it was not as tough and dense as this. So happy with this. I hope I answered your question. What percentage of body weight do you recommend feeding for Nisai during late summer with high quality food, or do you recommend another way of calculating? Yeah, we do. Yeah, no. Percentage of body weight is okay. It's good, and yeah, we do. End of the summer, if the temperature is quite good, still quite good, I would do 1.5 to 2% with the really good koi food. If you have lower quality, you need more percentage of koi food in. So you need you need 3%. So you use more food. There will be more manure coming out of the koi, and your filtration system has lots more to do. So it's really good to have really good quality koi food that doesn't leave a lot of manure, fish poo. So it doesn't produce a lot of fish poo. Sorry. Hello Stefan, did you get my address for delivering a red label? Yeah, Johan, yes. We have. They're gonna get. I already sent you also. I resend you an email to ask for your number, and also they're gonna get in touch with you and make an appointment to when they can deliver it. So you will be there. What's the reason that the one fish in the pond where the new fish goes in for? It's not one fish. It's I'll never have one fish in a tank, because that is animal misusement. So it's you cannot do that. Koi is really a group animal, so you have to put in. I prefer an odd number, especially up to 10. So I try not to put in 4 or 2 or 4 or 6. Always 3, 5, 7. So in there are 5 koi that are keeping the filtration system alive. They're naive, so they come from the laboratorium, and it's like a test fish. So one of them is going to go to the laboratorium to test on KHV. You don't want to get one of the 4 Dainichi koi. You don't want that coming into the. You don't want them. You don't want to sacrifice one of those 5 or 4 high quality koi. That's the reason why there's some fish in there. What happened to the large Kanoko shower you had from Maruchu Koi farm? Did it stay in Japan or was it shipped to Holland? No, Joff, hi Joff. No, it was shipped, and there's also a movie on YouTube. Kanoko goes Germany, I think, or goes home. It went to a German customer of mine, and in a beautiful pond, in a huge pond with the the best filtration system I ever saw. So so it came to Europe. Yeah. That orange one, I don't know, Wesley, what's the? No, it's not orange. They're yellow, but there are 4 or 5 in. I think 5. Thank you very much, Matt. I hope you could translate my crappy English. How long, Max, is your advice to let koi in a growing tank under only daylight lamps? I would do without any real daylight lamps. I would do one season, and then if they're big enough, I would get them out. If you want to grow them bigger, you have to get extra lamps. The lamps with the really high Kelvin, 9,500 Kelvin, that would be really good. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Ed. I'm really happy about that koi, and I think that's going to be the first koi that's never going to be sold, I think. Depends on my mood. No. I think that I said it to Sika, and he said, no. If there's a good customer, you can always sell. But in my mind, I don't want to. At this moment, I want to keep this for the rest of his or my life. Hi, Bart. If a koi has carpox, does it mean the skin quality is lower? No, not at all, Rolf. Carpox can happen to the Grand Champion. That has nothing to do with the skin quality. It's like the herpes virus we can carry and have like what's a cord slip, guys, in English? So it's the cord slip. So some people don't have that disease showing, and that's also with carpox. So it can go on any koi, and it has more to do with the immune system of the koi, or the state of the immune system at a certain point. So, for example, a koi at Nisai, they have more carpox, in my opinion, have more carpox than koi that are 3 or 4 or 5 years old, because they are much stronger and they got used to the virus. So it has to do with the immune system. I learn a lot from your videos. Now, that's really good, Patrick. But my Dutch is not as so good. There's no chance that you translate a video called The Vijver op Startup. Yeah. Swedish, maybe not. That's not going to be, you don't understand that. I know your Swedish is really good, but my Swedish is so bad, you don't understand. So I will do in English, but I have to find time. There's a lot of stuff coming on, a lot of work, a lot of questions, so we're a bit stuck. But as soon as I have time, and I hope as soon as possible, because then it's good to have, I will also make the English version of the startup of the koi pond. Hello. The koi grow worse at the low KH? No, that's not true. KH in my pond fluctuate around 4 to 6. pH is stable all year round, 7.5. Is it better to make to make and keep the KH higher, and how high is the best or better? No, Jan Willem, KH does, if your KH is really low, the koi can grow really fast as well, and even I think some tests will show koi will grow faster when the KH is 0, but you don't want that. But I would be really happy with the KH of 4 to 6. It's really good, but keep an eye on it, because if it goes to 2 and you don't have any backup for pH, you have to be really careful. And if they are under the right lamps, how long would they stay in the shed? I think, I don't know if Perry is here, but Perry has quite some koi a bit longer in their grow up tank, and they're doing really well. So they can stay for years if you want. But the lamp is the daylight is important. Cold source. Thank you, Joe. So the cold source, that's the cord slip cold source. These are, that is like the car pox. So some people show it, some people have the same virus in their body, but they never have a cold sore at their lip. And at the end of the quarantine period, there is an advantage of moving over a fish on the existing pond to the quarantine with the new fishing. One moment. Yeah, you can. So the question is it useful to get a koi from your pond into the quarantine room and then check what happens? Yeah, you can do that, because then you can see in small, in little numbers, what's going to happen with the koi, if there's any bacteria crossing over. So yeah, you can put another koi in there and check it, but it takes also a few weeks, 2 weeks, and then you can put them back. I also put pond water into the quarantine. So first I have tap water. When I introduce the new koi in the quarantine, I have tap water, and then later on I will get water from the pond and put it into the quarantine tank. That's also really helpful. Did you or any customers have any koi entered at the recent All Japan Koi show? I didn't. But no, I didn't. And yes, I did. But I heard yesterday that one of our koi was at the koi show, but it didn't win. But I didn't ask Seeker to put on or. But the good news, and I will show you. First, have the intro of Koi of the Week. I lost you. There are some koi going to the International Young Koi Show, 24th and 25th of this month, and we bought some koi from Maruchu Koi Farm they're going to enter that koi show. I will show you this one. I can't show you every koi, but this is a beautiful koi, beautiful kujaku. Of course, toe size 17 centimeters, yeah, about 17 centimeters. Beautiful, it's for sale. This movie is on nishikikoi-export.jp. That's from Arts & Ends, that's a koi house site. It's a Japanese URL, but it's ours. And this kujaku, for example, is going to go to the international young koi show, and we've got some more. We have a beautiful kin utsuri that's going to go, and the prices are including the entry fee for the koi show, all the handling costs, that's all in there. So you get, if someone wants to buy from the one of the koi we selected, their name is going to be on the prizes. If they win anything, your name will be there. This Kinutsuri is a beauty. What more? A really nice Goromo. This is like they're at the best, so they want to join that koi show with the best koi. So they're selecting now really beautiful koi. And this, the pictures are not that good yet, but here's a movie. I'm going to show you. This beautiful Goromo, Budo Goromo, and the picture didn't show that well, but this is in the movie. You can see it's a really nice, really dark Goromo. So please, after this live stream, visit the nishikikoi-export.jp, and you can see all koi for koi show, and there will be more koi on there. In total we selected 15 koi for koi show for the international young koi show in Japan. So they're not on there yet, but the first 4 I entered yesterday evening, really late. So yeah, that was the koi. That was the digital koi of the week. But we also have like a live koi in the pond, in the bowl. So maybe we're gonna show that to the people. These 3 beautiful Ochiba. Ochiba figure, really nice Tosai, of course, from Igarashi, Igarashi Kazuto, and also Perry last year selected an Oshiba of the same breeder, same size, and I think it's now 45 or 50 centimeters, and really beautiful. Not now, but it was last autumn, so he had a really good result on those Oshiba, and the colors came up. The color of that koi came up really beautiful, and these are also really nice. 2 darker ones, almost chocolate brown, and 1 lighter one. About 22 centimeters, about. Good body, clean body. I think that the 2 darker ones are the best ones. No black on the body. Yeah, the color is really strong, and it's quite. I like it when it has a nice pattern on the head. Ochiba means, it's not literally, but it's like autumn leaf, or like a autumn leaf on the water, and they will get much better in color near autumn, end of the summer season. You will see the colors will come up even better. It's unbelievable. Every year I have a few Nisai, and they don't sell that well. And then at the end, in August, in 1 or 2 weekends, we sell all our Oshibas because they're getting nicer, more beautiful. So these 3 koi I wanted to show you. But like I said, the 2 first ones, these darker ones, are the better ones. Really, the net pattern of the scales are really beautiful, and the other one is turned out a bit light. And also on the back you see some pattern or some brown losing its intensity. So this one I'm gonna see what's gonna happen in the year. I'm gonna keep myself, but those 2 are for sale. Really beautiful. Okay, where did I? That's all Japan koi show, so thank you for that question, Geoff. KH in a mud pond can be very low. High TDS is a problem to get good growth, in my opinion. With a high TDS. Yeah, but the TDS, of course, KH helps with the TDS going up. But if the TDS is high because of the dirt, then I totally agree with you. Then the koi don't grow that much. Black screen. You see a black screen? No. Perry, you have the. Do you have a picture of the Oshiba you got last year from our shop? I don't know for sure. What is your personal top 3 of grow food? That's also a way to. The top 3 for me is not in the right order. So the 3 best food for growing, I use JPD, really good growing food. Bacto Plus is a really good, especially, of course, in every food brand you have in the bigger professional food brands, you have also. So if I say, for example, Hikari, of course it's not the Hikari friend where I can say, okay, these are the koi are going to stay healthy and grow really fast. No. So for the Hikari, it's the Saki Hikari growth for the growing, really fast growing. But I always mix with something else, but I want to, so that's in the premium mix. And the Bacto Plus, and then the top grower, the buckets with the black lid, these are also really good for that. Koi food is really good for growing koi. Those 3 is the main, and that's not because it's like I like the owners, or no. It's because we tested it and they came far ahead of the other food brands we tested. Really came out really good. So a lot of growth, not that much dirt in your pond, and so your filtration system can handle it easily, so you can feed more food to the koi, and they will really grow fast. Maybe I'll Perry. Oh, my battery. Oh, my battery. Why? Eh? Here. Sorry. my battery of the telephone is gone, and Perry sent me a photo. So I will try to find it later on our next episode. I will show you. Oh, this is a really nice question. Kees is asking, Stefan, does it really matter when? Do you see any difference does it matter when you test your water at what time of the day? And you will see a lot of change, for example, in pH on a outside pond, also inside, but outside pond even more. You will see a lot of change in your pH in the morning and in the afternoon. So if you're always testing in the afternoon, and at one day you test in the morning and you think, oh, my pH is going down with 0.5, don't worry, because or comes up, no, so it goes down. Don't worry. So it's best to have. If you do it every week, you find just the same time of the day. So then it's the most you can see if it's really stable or not. So yeah, you can see a big difference, Kees. Hi Stefan, what do you think about the best way? Hi Stefan, this is that is something for a clocky to ask. Hi Stefan, what do you think is the best way, money-wise, to heat the pond? Depends on when you want to heat. If you want to heat in the winter time, I would say a pellet burner. At the moment, a pellet burner is really, it is with the wood chips. That's really economical. I'm heating my pond up to 18 degrees with an average in wintertime with an average of €25, 20 pounds sterling a week. That's really cheap. But of course, no, yeah. So you have like a wood burner. It looks like a wood burner. I've got it there. It's really dark now, but it works fine for me. I can also see a lot of hobbyists trying to enlongen their season. So instead of waiting for the sun and somewhere in May, June not May, maybe in June the pond is gonna be 20 degrees, and then if it's gonna take that far, if it take that little time, but 20 degrees, and then around that, it will stay around that temperature for a few weeks and then go down again. So you have quite a short season. What they do is with a heat pump, it's really energy saving, penny wise, how do you say? It's good for so it's really economical heating system. I can show you. Maybe there's some light over there, or you have your phone with you. I will do later on. Can you set up that thing over there, the lamp? I will show you later on, but it takes heat from the air. So if, for example, if it's 18 degrees, bij die karashi, zeg maar, daar aan het begin, bij die zwarte tanks. Merlijn. So it takes heat from the outside, from the air. It really works well when the temperature. It's made for. In the beginning, it was made for swimming pools, where it's made for swimming pools where you can, if the temperature of your swimming pool is 18 degrees, you don't want to swim in there. So what they do is put the pump on, that heat pump on, and the temperature of the pond in beginning of spring or summer, it will heat up the pond a few degrees, 24, 28, and then it's really comfortable to swim, really nice to swim. So it's really good when the temperature is already warm, because at one end the temperature of the air that comes in is, for example, 18 degrees, and the air that comes out is only 8 degrees. So the 10 degrees, it will the machine will put it into the water. But if the temperature is low, like last weekend, where the temperature was only 2 degrees, the most pumps are not working that well, because it's much more difficult to get the 10 degrees, so from 2 to -8, to get that out of the air. So it takes a lot more energy. So for winter time, I would say a wood burner or on gas. It's also cheap, and of course you have to isolate your pond. But to stretch out your season with, I will show you now, maybe we can have a look. Wait.
No,
This is a heat pump where the temperature, it's now off because we needed but this will get the air in, and at this side, this should be normally outside, so the cold air goes outside. But we have it as a mobile thing, so we can set it on every tank, and it's really saves a lot of money. So this is 16 kilowatt coming out maximum, and it uses only 1 kilowatt. So it's really saving money. And 16 is quite a lot. And the newest, this is an old one, but the newest are self-modulating. So it helps. So they're really efficient to use. But this is really to stretch out the season. You can have, for example, you can have your temperature of the pond, instead of 10 degrees, you can have it on 18 degrees now, and as soon as it's picking up, the heat is picking up a bit, you can have your pond 24 degrees for maybe 2 or 3 or 4 months, and that's really a long period of heat. Let's go back. So that's what I tried to explain. So you have a lot of you can stretch your season, and that is really nice. You can enjoy your koi from the March till October, and they've got a really long period to grow and to be healthy. What? Mark was saying, yeah, that's that. Do you know why there are so many different types of fluke treatments? For example, Kutsuri, Fluke S, Fluke M, Fluke, Solve. Is that all from the same? Yeah, I think that's all from the same company, because Fluke are really good at getting immune for a type of fluke medicine. So that's why, for example, Lanex, it's I think a Dutch brand. They have the Lanex and the Lanex Pro. The Pro is not professional and better. No, it's just another type. So you can switch. So the fluke you're treating is not able to, cannot be immune for the medicine. And that's also with the example of the Kutsuri. They have got Fluke P, Fluke S, Fluke M, so you can switch. And that's really important. Sometimes you can put in double dose in the pond and it doesn't work at all. And for example, the flubanol, I don't know if it's English, but the flubanol, the first book of the koi doctor was, so that's maybe 10 years, no, it's longer ago, but it was, you had to put in 3 grams per ton, and now they're, or 1.5 grams per ton, and now they're up to 8 grams per ton. So the last version of the book has a bigger, higher dose, because the fluke are getting really resistant to the medicine. Have you bought back some bonsai? Yes, we have some bonsai imported from Japan. They are already in Aalsmeer, in the village where the shop is, but some plants are still in quarantine, and we are getting new plants every 2 weeks. We check, and then sometimes we swap, and sometimes we just bring from the facility where we can keep those bonsai good. And this is also the road on the shop, near the shop. The entry is not suitable for big lorries, and we don't have an opening in our shop where we can put the plants in a closed compartment. So in that other compartment, in other facility, we can, and so the containers are going there, and then we unpack them there and let them test it by the health people. With sound. Ochiba, yes. Thijs, how can I use existing filter material when I want to fill my quarantine with only tap water? How can I? You have to, if you want to keep it alive and you don't have any fish in, put some ammonium, like from the supermercado. You put that in the water every day, and the bacteria, the existing filter material will be, the bacteria will be alive, will stay alive. Yeah, sorry Perry, my phone is dead. What's the average age of a koi? I think the average age is really young, because there are a lot of koi tosai coming in every year. This evening, when we had to help out a dealer, that is by a company. The koi came in by a company we normally don't do business with, but they had 300 boxes. And I think that's almost every 2 weeks. It used to be 1,000 boxes every 2 weeks. No, tap water won't kill your bacteria. So a lot of toosi are coming in. So I think the average is maybe 1.5 years of the koi here in Holland. But if you mean what's the average age, as in how old can they get average, I think average is 10 years. They can get, you've got quite some koi that are 25 years old. I know a few koi that are 40, 45 years old. And the 60 I didn't see yet, but 45 is what I know of, is the oldest koi I know. Let's put it that way. Yeah, guys are gonna telling us like, hey, Koi TV, lottery, don't talk, just carry on. Yeah, so if you're new and you don't know why they do this, Koi TV, put in Koi TV in the live chat and the Nightbot will see you. Koi Cave is also possible. Nightbot, not this. Nightbot, the giveaways, will see the people that are joining, putting a text in. So you can see on the left side that B. Ter Hoeve is on the top, Dion van Dongen, now, and Ed. So it's like that, but it has a delay, so we have to wait a bit, and then I'm gonna do the lottery. And the lottery today is, of course, we have 2 caps coming up, 2 caps to, oh, 2 caps. I'm not a headman. That's 2 caps, and we have food, the premium mix, 2 kilo. 2 kilo. Not this one. I've weared it now, but we've got some new ones. So you're gonna get a cap. This is easy to send all over the world. It takes a while. We've got quite a lot of questions from people like, oh, I didn't get my prize yet. It takes a while, not because we take a while, but it's the post, especially outside from Holland to the outside, it's horrible at the moment. So please, yeah, so we're gonna do a lottery of that, 2 of those, and 1 premium koi food. And if you don't win the koi food and you still have to buy, or still, if you want to buy koi food, please do it online, koihuis.nl, and I make a really good mix for you, and it really has good result on your koi. Yeah, that's that. Okay, now we're gonna do the roll. I'm gonna roll the dice for the cap. Sorry. Thijs, you won the cap. Please send me a text by email, by WhatsApp, by anything to let me know if I have to send it or you're going to pick it up somewhere this year. Yeah, let me know. And the next one is Bert Volwater. Bert, congratulations. Please also let me know if you want to me to send it or you're going to pick it up. And don't go away yet. We have to release the koi, guys. And we have Emiel van Valkengoed. Your congratulations. You won the koi food. 2 kilo of premium koi food. It's really nice koi food, and I hope you enjoy, or your koi will enjoy. Okay, we're gonna have a look at the koi. The temperature is now about the same, and we're gonna release the koi. And what I want in the water, I will tell it when I'm there. You go already there. This is a disinfected koi bowl. What I do is I put the bag in here, and if it's not too heavy, it's too heavy. And what I'm going to do is open the bag. It's 2 or 3 bags around it, of course. I'm going to open the bag, and then I will get the koi. The bag, I will get rid of it. The koi will be in the water that was in the bag, and I have to be quick because the pH of the water in the bag is really low now. 6.5, sometimes even 6, and then it's not possible to get ammonia. So what happens? It's safe for the koi to be in there. If I open it, the air will go. The air mixture will interfere with the water, and the pH goes up quite fast. Quite fast, and then the ammonia can develop, and that's poisonous. So I don't want the koi that long in the tank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, of course, check if the water temperature is the same. But I know this water temperature is 15 degrees, and on the airplane it's also 15 degrees. So that is okay. I'm going to open. So I'm not going to make pictures. They really...
Net zoals het filter ineens gaat.
Ja. I'll first take this one out. Get the water out again. This. Really tight this time. So now it's going to be open. Now the pH will go up. And I don't want this water into the tank, because the water is, there's a lot of stress hormone in this water, and it will keep in the water, and then the fish will smell this and will think there's still stress. So I'm gonna get them out now. Really beautiful tancho, nice shiro, it's an Oshiba. I think it's Oshiba. Jinderin Soragoi on the picture, but I think it's going to be Oshiba. Small shirotsuri, really small shirotsuri, but beauty. And one shirotsuri. I think this is the best shirotsuri in there. And that's that. Of course, we do some tricks with the water. What we do is lower the pH of this water. We already did, of course, and we do it with the solution where the pH goes up really slowly. Back tomorrow morning it's 7.5 again. So now this water needs to go out. I don't want the water in here, because the stress hormone, and even after 5 months you can still test the koi on the cortisol hormone, the stress hormone, and you will still see the stress from this shipment, from the whole journey. So it's really important to have the koi has less stress, no stress water into the tank, and just leave them alone. Good aeration on a separate group of the electricity, so good aeration, and the filtration system. Temperature same as the two, same, and that's enough. And it's really good to have those other fish in already, because these are, you can see there are already grouping, and they will get the stress also away from the other koi. Okay, we're gonna go back. This is gonna float. Go back for a minute. Go back for a minute, and then yeah, I'm gonna thank you for watching again. It was good to have this. I liked this broadcast. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next week at 9 o'clock, of course. Again, 9 o'clock. And for the Dutch people, on Wednesday, 8 o'clock. I hope to see you then as well. And for the Swedish version, you have to wait a few years, because it's a bit rusty at the moment. Thank you for watching, and have a good evening. Bye bye.